Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. It's a new year, but it's kind of the same me because I have some topics I just want to go through very quickly. Usually most of the things that cross my mind don't really warrant an entire video. If they do warrant an entire video, I'm gonna put it up over on Vlogmas if I want to go in depth. But over here, I just want to go through the topics really quick. If you're just burning to know what I think about certain things, I can just go over the topics on here, and that's pretty much it. So I did a video like this last year and a lot of you guys liked it, where I just went through the hot topics, Wendy Williams style. And so that's what I'm gonna do over here today in this video. Let's talk about the mess. Let me give you my thoughts. So first and foremost, Khloe and Tristan Thompson. I did a whole video over on Vlogmas if you want to know my in-depth thoughts about this situation and how I feel Khloe went wrong. But over here, there's just a few things I have to hit on really quickly over here about the Khloe and Tristan thing. Tristan has issues. Tristan has real life issues that I don't care nothing about. You probably don't care nothing about because we don't know that man. We don't know Khloe. So it's none of our business. But Tristan has real life issues that he needs to deal with. And I don't know if anyone around him is telling him that he needs to deal with these issues. It just don't make no sense. A part of me believes that Tristan Thompson does want to be with Khloe Kardashian. I think he does, but something in him makes him cheat. And that's the thing he needs to work on. He needs to work on that thing to which his mind is telling him he wants one thing, but the things that he does makes him do another. Work on that. Either work on the fact that you don't really like Khloe, but here is the thing. Tristan would cheat on anyone. I said this over on the Patreon, so if I'm being redundant, I apologize if you've seen that video, but Tristan would cheat on anyone. It's fun to sit up here and be oh, he just hates Khloe down, but the track record has shown Tristan will cheat on anyone. That's just the tea of it all. He cheat on you, he cheat on me, he cheat on your neighbor. He would cheat on anyone that he is with right now. I don't think Khloe is the anomaly here. I just simply do not. He's probably kinder to Khloe because Khloe has money and access than he would be to any old person off the street. See baby, not mama number one. I actually think he treats Khloe with the best of respect he is willing to give to someone, because I don't know how it could be worse, but if it was someone who was broke down, he would treat them even worse. He would treat them even worse. And that's crazy. And that just tells you that Tristan needs help. If this is the best he can treat someone, Tristan needs help, because it doesn't make any sense. And the real testament to Tristan's behavior is the messiness of it all. The real lack of respect comes in doing it, right? Comes in being deceitful and nasty and unfaithful. But there's another level of disrespect when you get messy with it. When you're just I care so little that I am going to be messy with it. Tristan Thompson has said all types of athletes sleep with the woman that he got pregnant, but it's but you the fool who got her pregnant. That's really what it says about you. You're the fool who gets caught locking lips with people while Khloe is giving birth. You the fool coming out of rooms with girls. You the fool who keeps getting caught up in this stuff. You the fool who got girls going on podcasts saying they been with you. You're the fool who gets caught up in it. It's the messiness of it all that I sit back as the peanut gallery and I say, there's just something not right about Tristan. I am so sorry. This is bizarre behavior. And like I said, then once you get caught doing the stuff, you're just Khloe, I love you so much. I can't believe that I did this. I can't believe that I did this. Oh my gosh, why did I do this? Why did I do it? And it's you don't see how that's weird? Am I the only one sitting here no? It's fun to make fun of Khloe, and I will never stop y'all from doing that. But none of y'all sit back and be Tristan is weird as hell. This is weird behavior. This is not normal behavior. Even the worst of dudes, this is not normal behavior, because a part of me does believe Tristan wants to be with Khloe, but the fact that he doesn't want to just do simply not, here's the thing. self-esteem is at a place where it's like, just don't cheat on her. I think he could cheat on Khloe and get away with it as he's done. I think a part of it is just not embarrassing Khloe. Like, that is, I think a lot of like celebrity relationships are that way. Just don't embarrass me. Just don't have girls with your name in their mouth. Like, that's really all. And he can't even do that to the point of getting a woman pregnant. Have y'all seen the little Snapchat messages? Number one, this man is a father of two. A father of two in his 30s, and he on Snapchat trying to get ass. Like, fathers in the home, like calling all fathers. Like, what? Why are you a father of two on Snapchat? Like, ask yourself, like, you have kids to go take care of. Like, go see your kids. Like, every time you get that urge to want to meet up with a girl, say, you know what? Let me call my kids. Let me call my kids. Let me go do something productive. Like, that's the thing that don't make no sense to me. Like, it's bizarre behavior. It's bizarre behavior. The whole, like, if you believe the Snapchat, if you take the little Snapchat messages at face value that Tristan is the one who sent those Snapchats to that woman, and he's talking about, I'm going to be retired, you're not going to get any money. Like, it's like an elementary way of thinking. Like, no one's that dumb. No one is that dumb to believe that if they take you for child support, they won't get some. Like, then let's just play. Like, let's just play. Let's just play then. Like, like, it's like you attract more bees with honey than you ever are with vinegar. Like, if you were just nice to her, maybe she would have heard you out. But number one, the coins wasn't there. You was trying to give her $75K to terminate her pregnancy. And I'm sorry. You're going to have to run it up. You're going to have to run it up over here. I don't know what to tell you. You're going to have to run it up. We don't even start negotiating till you at $500,000 per. Like, please. And then, like, you're being mean about it. Like, you're being horrible about it. So it's just like, I don't see how Khloe could have been in a relationship with this man for this long. Because this type of behavior that we see, imagine what someone sees at a personal level that shows Tristan ain't got it all. But let's get on Khloe. I don't feel bad for Khloe because I need Khloe to apologize to Jordyn Woods. I have said this from the very beginning. Khloe needs to apologize to Jordyn Woods. Like, it just needs to happen. A lot of you are just becoming privy of those Keeping Up with the Kardashian clips where all of them, plus Kamorley, plus Sia, and a few other people were talking shit about Jordyn Woods and we need to scare Jordyn Woods. Yes, that happened. Y'all think I just pull these things out of thin air? Yes, I told you what these girls tried to do to Jordyn Woods. Like, I didn't come up with this myself. I saw the clip. I saw the clip years ago. Y'all need to apologize. Number one, because y'all are old. Because y'all are 98 years old, that's why you need to apologize. There is nothing a 21-year-old can do to your home when you're 73. Like, there's just nothing. Like, that's just not, she was a kid doing kid shit. Like, I remember being 21 in college. I wish a 74-year-old woman would have came to me telling me what I did to her home. Like, mama, you gonna have to get over it. I have exams in 2 hours. Like, so I don't know what to tell you, mama. Like, you're just going. So the fact that y'all didn't see that, y'all were too damn old to be up here bullying a 21-year-old who y'all was friends with, because that's how the plot gets nastier, right? Where's the grace? Where's the grace? There should be an unspoken thing amongst people who are friends, amongst people who have respect and love for each other like y'all claim to have for Jordyn. Like, I'm not gonna do you that way. Like, even if y'all would have decided that y'all couldn't be homies anymore, it's a way of, like, respect, a way that you move, because none of them would have liked to get sprayed up like that. None of them would have liked that. But like I said, they never saw Jordyn as equal, right? It was always, Khloe said it herself, like, we laid out the red carpet for you. Like, we gave you shit, girl, and you had the audacity. And that's not friendship. That's not love. That's a transactional relationship, right? And so that's why they didn't do it. So that's why y'all owe Jordyn Woods an apology, because you want us to believe she should know better because y'all friends. She should have done better, but you should know better as being 57-year-old women. Y'all should know better than to do that to someone who is a kid. What was y'all doing at 21? I would like to ask all women involved, what were y'all doing at 21? Like, I'm sure y'all were doing things we would all frown upon too, as a lot of people are doing at 21. So it's like y'all didn't have any grace for Jordyn Woods. Y'all didn't, because y'all didn't care. Y'all just saw y'all life. Then when you take it a third step, y'all let Tristan back in. Y'all let Tristan back. Poor Kylie. Poor Kylie had to let her little friend go. Do y'all remember when the Malika twins and Kim were like in a car and they were singing "Find Your Own Man"? Like, just being nasty and messy, and for who? Like, just head ass for no reason. Like, tormenting this girl, being upset that Jada Pinkett did the interview with her on Red Table. Like, just being upset. Got Kimora Lee, who needs to find some business. Like, going back and forth with y'all. Like, she's too old to care. Like, you have kids. You have kids. Like, don't worry about that. Why are you worried about this stupid shit? Like, just bizarre. So, like, Khloe doesn't get much from me because she needs to apologize to Jordyn Woods. And, like, it starts and ends there. Like, you owe someone an apology. You were so nasty and mean. Until you acknowledge how nasty you were, like, it doesn't. You blame this woman for breaking up your home, but you take back the man who's in your home and was doing the deed. And, like, and you've done it several times. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on. The next thing I want to discuss is Khloe and Gunna. So street saying that Khloe and Gunna are in a relationship. I'm here for it. There is a thing about me that you may not know. I love little odd celebrity pairings. Like, I just love a little odd celebrity couple. A lot of people hate the whole Khloe and Gunna situation. I like Gunna. I like Khloe. Like, it just works for me. First of all, Gunna's little Instagram fashions, I live. Like, I don't know. I like Gunna, and so I like Khloe. I just love when the girls have fun. I love when the young girls have fun. Why they gotta sit here cooped up in the house and being respectable and all of these things? Let the girls have fun. Like, let her have fun with Gunna. Like, I don't know. I like that little pairing. A lot of people didn't like that pairing. I like that pairing. I was just sitting there and I saw them holding hands leaving the game. I'm like, it's cute. Like, it's just young and cute. Like, we rarely get like young, like, you barely get like and like, it's not giving. Like, I don't see it giving like, like, ooh, it couple, but like, it's cute. Like, who else? Like, it's cute. It's like an odd pairing that I find bizarrely cute. The next thing we are going to discuss is leave Beyonce out of this. Beyonce says nothing to none of us. Beyonce says nothing to none of us. And every single week, y'all put Beyonce up against a different person, and then y'all argue about it for hours. And it's like, what are we doing here? 1 minute she's up against Adele, then she's up against Ariana, then she's up against this singer and this singer and this singer and this singer. Now, the whole Michael Jackson thing, Jay-Z got to hold down. No one told him to open up his mouth. But like, y'all do this every week. Like, leave Beyonce out. Like, every day does Beyonce need a new opponent? Like, what is it with y'all? Like, Beyonce is my favorite person of all time, period. And anything. Favorite person of all time. And like, I stand on that. And whoever your favorite person is, whoever your favorite vocalist is, whoever your favorite actor is, whoever your favorite whatever is, standing out. It's just this weird, like, anytime someone is successful at something, Beyonce's name gets involved. And I'm like, why? Like, why? It doesn't make any sense. And then people come up with like things that don't exist to try to disparage the queen. And I'm just like, this isn't true. Like, you're not even you're losing the argument that you made up. How are you fighting yourself and still losing? Like, that's the part that don't make any sense to me. Like, y'all are putting Beyonce up against people she sings circles around. And the proof is already out. The proof has been out for 20 plus years that she sings circles around certain people. And it's just like, who are we doing? Let those people be great, because the thing is, y'all always put them up against people who I think are fabulous, great, iconic, and I'm just like, let those people be great and iconic. Does Beyonce need a new rival, a new opponent every single day? It's tired. Y'all been doing this since Mama came out. Beyonce's good, but she ain't this. Beyonce's good, but she ain't this. And like, it's like y'all come up with a new person every single day, but it's so funny that these people can't even compete with each other. So why would you move Beyonce's name? Like, why are people even at the final boss? Like, can they argue amongst each other and then y'all decide who's the best of those people and then put them up against Beyonce? Like, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Anyways, Tyra Banks ruined my childhood and I need reparations. Tyra Banks ruined my childhood and I need reparations. I watched America's Next Top Model from the very first season. Like, I watched America's Next Top Model religiously until like well into my teen years. And it's time for me to get reparations. Like, it just honestly is, because every time these clips come up of people putting up clips of Tyra Banks like doing bizarre shit on America's Next Top Model, I'm like, I was 7 and watching this. Like, I was 7 years old and watching this. I was 10 years old and watching this. And, like, consuming this stuff. And I thought it was perfectly normal. Like, the thing is, I remember the Yaya thing being bizarre. I remember the girl saying the white guy didn't like black women and she was treated unfair. Like, I remember thinking these things were bizarre. But Tyra was telling me that these things were okay, like the blackface and stuff. And, like, I knew the way they treated Takara, I knew things were weird. Like, being a kid, I'm like, something is really off about this. But, you know, you don't have the vocabulary. Like, even adults didn't know what was bizarre about this. That's why it kept happening. And I'm just consuming this, and I'm seeing this as normal. I remember me and this girl, we used to talk about America's Next Top Model every day when it came on. For, like, every week, we used to talk about it at our, like, little table of the desk, and like we thought it was normal. And it's just like, I need my childhood back, Tyra. Like, I take reparations in coins. Like, you ruined my childhood. Like, I saw this shit as so normal. A lot of people who didn't watch it in real time look at these clips and they're like, this is so bizarre. But like, as someone who was living it, as someone who was watching it, y'all, it was seen as normal. Like, no one, like, occasionally you went against Tyra and was like, Tyra, you wrong for this. But like, it's like Tyra set out the rules for the show, and like, either you went by those rules or you were in the wrong. And it's like, there was no room to just be like, Tyra, you're wrong. Like, Tyra, no, that's not all right. Takara looks amazing. Takara, like, there was just no way to say those things, you know? You just had to let it be. You just had to like let it be. Even the makeover episodes, I thought were, as a kid, I thought was weird. I'm like, why does this girl need to shave all her hair off just to be America's Next Top Model? Like, that doesn't seem okay, but like, those were the rules. Tyra, I need my childhood back. I need some reparations. Like, it don't make no sense to me. The next thing I want to discuss with you guys, podcasts gotta go. Podcasts got to go. It is so bizarre to see certain people sit on their podcast and just say the worst fucking things imaginable about black women for like laughs, for like jokes, for like ha-has, for like giggles. Like, who, like, it's bizarre. And why they don't see their behavior is bizarre, because they think it's worth money. Like, as someone who talks shit about people, like, unapologetically, even I go back, I'm like, that wasn't necessary, Kenya. Like, that wasn't, like, because, like, integrity, like, at the end of the day, I'm not trying to, like, send hatred towards people. And so, the fact that you sit up here and you are fishing for the worst things to say, it's like you like scour the internet looking for all the worst things people say about black women, and you say it yourself. And it's so great. And so, like, people like Joe Budden, who don't realize a lot of these people who are coming up are his sons. Like, they do this because of you. Like, you, yes, maybe you weren't as full blown with it, but they're just, you pass the baton to them and they're taking it to the house. Like, you don't see how you're a part of that. You can't sit up here and grandstand because, like, you're also part of the problem. A Charlemagne is also part of the problem, you know? It's so bizarre to me. Like, the things people sit about and talk about on podcasts, like, and we gotta put the podcast equipment up till we figure out what's going on, till we figure out what is going on. Like, why can't people make podcasts about their favorite shows anymore? Why can't people make podcasts about food or like sports, like, or things like that? Like even office work stories, but y'all don't go have jobs. Like, that's the crazy. Like, we have to figure things out. Like, and it's not, I would love to say it's just the men, but some of the girls, let me have your podcast equipment too. Like, we we are getting rid of the podcast equipment in the Black community, because I can't allow it. I can't allow the violence anymore. I can't. Every day there is a clip going viral of like people at the picnic table talking about what Black women need to do with it, and I'm just like, I can't do it no more. It gotta go. I can't do it no more. The last thing I'm gonna leave y'all on is, let people dislike things. Let people dislike things. We've gotten to a space where like you can't even say you don't like something without 99 people acting like you called their mama a hoe. Like, it's so bizarre. Like, you'll watch a movie in the cinema and you'll be like, oh, I'm ready. And you go on Twitter or TikTok or wherever you choose to get your feelings out and be like, that didn't work for me. Like, I didn't like this, and this. Now, I made a whole rant over on my vlog about bad faith criticism, and I'm with you on that. People who go into things wanting to dislike it, and then they make a critique and act like they're really being a critic when really they just a hater. Like, you can stay and come to be like, I'm hating y'all. But so I get you when people are just doing things in bad faith. But sometimes people be having the best of intentions. Like, I didn't like this didn't make sense, and y'all be like, it's time to go. And it's like, I get making something your personality. I do the same thing. But it's like, people hate shows that I love every single day. I'm a proud Outer Banks Netflix stan. Like, people hate the things I like every day. And it's like, that's cool, because I love, like, there's just a way to direct your energy. Like, I hate that. I be on the internet, I'm like, all she did was say the movie was boring, and you sitting over here like going like about to call her out her name. And it's like, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. You gotta go get a life. You gotta go get a life. It's not that deep. Like, and I get bad faith criticism. Those people deserve to be dragged, because they're like, just say you're hating. Like, wait a minute, you guys, let me hate on this thing really quickly. Like, there's a way to do it. But a lot of people are just like saying their opinions on something and letting it go. Like, just letting it go, and y'all be ready to fight. And I'm like, let people dislike things that you like. Like, can we allow that? I mean, and that's a read on myself too, because I be ready to go toe to toe for stuff I like too. But it's like, let people not like things that you very much so like. That's okay. That's okay. Anyway, that's the end of this video. If you want to see more of me, hit me up on Patreon, which is As Told by Kenya. If you want to see my book reviews, hit me up on Goodreads, which is As Told by Kenya as well. And if you want to see my pictures, hit me up on Instagram, which is As Told by Kenya _. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one.